Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about my favorite pop musicians and some of their songs. I listen to this variety of music, but pop is my ultimate pick. So let's get to it. For my first musician, I have Love. It's spelled Leuv. Yeah, you guys should check him out. He's really great. His songs are really. He writes dope songs, and then I love his songs and I love the way I can relate to them on a daily basis. Yes. He's collaborator with Anne Marie and DJ Snake. I I don't know if you know some of their songs, but like you should check it out. Yeah, and majority of songs I've listened to by him, he has some of my favorites. We have changes, um, a different way, tattoos together. Tattoos together is my ultimate favorite from him. I don't know. It's just like I just love the beat from that song. We also have Love Somebody. I mean, it gets me in my feels sometimes. That's why I love about his music. Ooh, what a love song we have. She's wait, I'm supposed to know. Oh, I Like Me Better. I could never forget about I Like Me Better. Because it's, I don't know, a lot of people know that song, but they may not know that it's from him. Yeah. So those are some of the songs I really like from this wonderful musician. And next, we have Haley Steinfeld. Okay, so fun fact about Haley Steinfeld, apart from her making music, she's also an actress, which I think is super great. And at this point in time, I'm standing here like all things Haley Steinfeld. Like her songs are repeats. I've watched a couple of her movies and projects. Yeah, so come to because she's like my ultimate favorite. So I'm come to talk. I'm come to like delve deep, a little bit deeper than I intend to. But sure, she's my favorite. So Uh, for her, I want to start with her movies. So she's an actress. Oh, and if you don't know, She was part of the cast of Pitch Perfect 2 and 3. Yeah, she plays Emily Junk, and most of you might not notice it, but like if you do watch Pitch Perfect 2 and 3, or you watched it before, you realize that she's there. And another movie I've watched Bumblebee, the 2018 one with John Cena. She was there. She was part. Also watch The Edge of 17. It's a corny movie. Like, it's quirky. It's for like teenagers. But then I can't really relate to stuff that happened in that movie. So I can only relate to like just like one part, but the rest I can't really relate to it. But it's still fun, and I love this, so I watched it. Hey, and she also starred in a couple of series. For my Marvel fans out there, or those who like watching Marvel in general, she plays Kate Bishop in Hawkeye, the series. Yeah, she stars alongside Jeremy Renner. And also, for those of you who are into poetry and romantic things like that, this one's not necessarily romantic. Well, you guys should go and watch Dickinson because, like, she stars in Dickinson as Emily Dickinson. It talks about the life story of, like, the coming of age story of Emily Dickinson, who is a famous, not so famous, but like, yeah, she's a well known American poet. Yeah, and then it's like Dickinson is like a comedy series, and it has 3 seasons. And I finished watching the last season when I came back home, and I'm so sad because they will be coming back for another season. I really enjoyed my journey with the Dickinsons, so yeah, I really recommend that you should go and check it out. Like, hey, but it's up to you. Also, coming to and oh, Netflix. She also has a movie on Netflix called Arcane. It's based on the League of Legends game. Yeah, the game is out there. Yeah, you should watch it. It's fun animation. Also, she voice acts Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's actually my favorite Marvel movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And her next project is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and I can't wait for that movie to come out. Good. Also, now we're coming back. We're going back. Now we're coming back to music. Oh, for music, I've listened to a lot of music from her and I love it. And she's working on new music and I'm just waiting for it. I hope it comes out before I go back to school because like I really need to listen to any of her songs. She hasn't released a song since 2020 because of the COVID and stuff like that. Yeah, she hasn't released a new song. She's been mostly working on movie projects, but yeah. So she writes her own songs. Inspirational. Yeah. Looking at her for that. She writes her own songs. She works on songs. She collabs with other people. So far she has collabed with Alesso, Watt, Florida Georgia Line. She also collabed with Z and Grey for one of her first music video. I think her first music video was Starving. I know it's a popular song among like it was quite popular in 2016. Starving. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Yeah, that song. Now she has a lot of other songs there. And then okay. So from her collection of songs, I've actually listened to all her songs, but from that collection, my favorites are Afterlife. This song she did it for Dickinson. Like, yeah. She did that song for Dickinson. I also love Let Me Go. That's the one she collaborated with Alesso and Florida Georgia Line. Hard to Break. Julia Michaels wrote that song for her. And I love it. And which other song? Whew. I love this song so much from her. It's called Wrong Direction. That's like she says that's one of the hardest. That was one of the that was like the hardest song for her to write because like she was going through like a really tough time. I mean, Wrong Direction. That song gets me in my feels every time. And then there's this one unexpected favorite. It's called I Love Yous. She said that's her favorite song. I love you. I didn't expect it to become my favorites, but like I listened to it, and I think I actually didn't think it would be something I've been listening to on the regular. But then it got stuck in my head, and I listened to it on repeat like every day. Cause no more I love yous until I'm okay. um, which other songs? Oh shit. Okay. I also love Back to Life. It's part of the soundtrack for the Bumblebee movies. The Bumblebee movie. Yeah. That's Back to Life. And she also did a collab with Logic, and it's called Ordinary Day. I love Logic's rap. I love Logic's rap in that song. So yeah. Okay, so that's that's like basically about it for my favorite songs from here. And I'm done talking about it. Continue standing here. Yeah, that's for me. Next up, we have we have Alec Benjamin. Alec Benjamin is not well known. He's kind of underrated, in my opinion. All the ones I mentioned so far, they're actually underrated for me. They deserve more recognition, and yes, because they're really they're really giving it all. Like they're creating bomb music. They're doing so many things, and yeah, I love them for that. Also, I love. Next up is Alec Benjamin. So for Alec Benjamin, he's also a songwriter. He writes his own songs. And I like how his songs don't like actually they focus on a different his beats and tunes focus on a different kind. It's not like what I'm used to. That's what makes me really like it all the more. Yeah, and I know there are people who watch me who actually like his songs. I haven't listened to all of his songs. I've listened to like a couple of them, but then that's what that's what makes him one of my favorite musicians. So yeah, some of his songs that I really like. This is my ultimate favorite song from him. It's called End of the Summer. It's called End of the Summer. And I love the lyrics. I love the lyrics, and I love the way it starts. I just like the whole like tune inside. And what made me fall in love with the song was that I was reading this book on Wattpad called Rest Easy. It's by Rorona Jolomba, and I was like, okay, end of the summer. And the book is relating to a summertime adventure. So I was just reading it, and then I recently downloaded End of the Summer. So I decided to like pair it together, and it was amazing. Like that's what made me fall in love with the song all the more, and that book. So that book is my favorite book. You should go and check it out. Okay, well, now what's about is a paid book, but like you should go and check it out. It's very very nice. So that's what made End of the Summer my favorite Alec Benjamin song, followed by Must Have Been the Wind. Must Have Been the Wind was the first song I heard from Alec Benjamin, even though that was not his actual, that wasn't like his first song, but that was the first song I heard from him. I also love Let Me Down Slowly. He actually like um did a collaboration with Alessia Cara on that song, and then we also have Shadow of Mine. Shadow of Mine is different. It's different. That's what makes me like it. Also older. For older, he talks about not wanting to get older. I mean, we all feel like we've all been there. Some of us want to grow. I'm in no hurry to grow up, by the way. Like life is stressful, so you know. So I like older. So those are some of the songs I like from him. I think I might have forgotten a couple of them, but still. So like these are the ones I remember that I really, 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 really like. Next up, we have BB Rexa. Yeah, she's also one of my favorite musicians. She's sort of underrated, but like you guys, do these musicians really deserve like a lot more hype? And I'm hyping them up. I'm really, really hyping them up in this case. For BB Rexa, I love her voice. The voice, the voice was what had me sold. Like her voice, the way it's raspy, and yeah, I love her voice. I love her songs. I've listened to majority of her songs, and my favorite, I Got You. Like, where did I first hear the song? That wasn't the first song I heard from her, though. The first song I heard from her was Hey Mama. That was a collaboration she did with Nicki Minaj and David Guetta. But then I didn't know it was her then. I actually didn't know that was the Rexa. So I heard I Got You, and I fell in love with the song because yeah, she really got me. And Meant to Be, she collabed with Florida Georgia Line on that one. It's still a banger for me. Also, Small Doses. Small Doses, I know a lot of people haven't heard it, but like, and that's how I heard about Small Doses. I was watching this miraculous AMV edits on YouTube, and then that was like the song that was playing, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this song so much. So I put it on repeat, and I was listening to it all the time. Also, I love Last Hurrah. Hey, you can't blame me. I also love Call You Mine. She did that song with Chainsmokers, and Say My Name with J Balvin and David Guetta. Once again, two collabs. That's nice. Two collabs. Yeah. So those are my favorites from BB Rexa. Next up, we have Khalid. I mean, who doesn't love Khalid? Khalid's vibes are just on point. He gives me good vibes all the time. He gives me good vibes. I love his voice. I could almost mimic him, but then unfortunately, I can't anymore. So, and some of the songs I like from him, I really, really do like from him. Know Your Worth. Know Your Worth. I don't know if a lot of people. Okay, those of you listening to Khalid probably would have heard of Know Your Worth. So that's my ultimate favorite song from him. Also, I love Beautiful People. He collabed with Ed Sheeran, and I love his part so much. I love Khaled's part in Beautiful People so much. Just like, it just has this groovy vibe to it. Also, I love Right Back, and he released He released a new song recently. It's called Skyline. You guys should go and listen to it. It's dope. Also, I love Silence. Silence, he collaborated with Marshmello on that one. It's a little more on the sad side, but yeah, I I can relate to it. Yeah. And then Saturday nights. Saturday nights is more of like it's nostalgic for me and I love it. So unfortunately, Lovely is not one of my favorites, even though I've listened to it like 1,000 times. Yeah, but it's not one of my favorites. Yeah. Well, the first song I heard from Khaled was Location. That was like I don't know, that was his first like popular song. Yeah. Also, next up, who do we have? Who do we have? Oh, I know that's not all. I really know that's not one of my favorite artists. Let's see. Hmm. Ah. Okay, so I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, this is my next favorite. I mentioned three male artists and I've mentioned two female artists. There's left for one more female artist, which is Rihanna. Yes, if I didn't mention Rihanna, like I really let myself down. I know she hasn't released music since 2018, so it's been 4 years without her sweet angelic voice, like producing new music. But we still listen to the old ones, so that's what we are using to cope. We are listening to the old ones, and she said she has new music coming up. So I'm patiently waiting. Like she should take her time. Take her time. I'll be patiently waiting for it, even if it takes me years to listen to that new song. I will listen to it. She's like an inspiration for me. I really like her songs. I like how she doesn't like allow anyone to boss her around. I mean, she's her own boss. That's Rihanna for you. So for her, some of my favorite songs from Rihanna. Two of them are collabs. Love the Way You Lie and Monster. Well, she collabed with Eminem on that one, and I love Eminem's raps in both songs. I mean, I learned the rap for Love the Way You Lie from verse 1 to verse 3. It took me quite a while to perfect it, but like, yeah, we still did it. We still did it, and we still love the songs. I also love Work. I don't know, I just love the beat for Work. Like it just goes like boom, 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 boom. I love it. It's sort of yeah, but I still love Work. It's still a favorite of mine. Like after 4 years, like 3 years and counting, still a favorite of mine. And what's my name? Hey, what's my name was my first favorite Rihanna song on God. Oh na na. What's my name? Well, here's what made it my favorites because when she says oh na na, like my sister said, it makes it feel like she's saying Nana, which is my name. So yeah, it made me fall in love with the song. That's like that's one of the reasons why it became my favorite. Yeah, let's not forget Umbrella and Diamonds. I think like Diamonds just like pops up in my head randomly, and then I play it sometimes on the piano when I'm bored. I'm not going to do that right now because today right now in this video I'm not doing any piano something. I'm just talking like I should. Um. So wait, apart from that, I also have Don't Stop the Music. I don't know if you've heard that song. Yeah. Also, for those of you who don't know, Rihanna actually acts. If you she acted in this movie. I've forgotten the name, but I know she acted with Cara Delevingne. Yeah, and she also stars in Annie, the 2014 one. Yeah, she was part. Like she had a cameo inside. So so yeah. So I love her music. I love everything, and I'm done talking about my favorite artists pop from the pop genre. Yeah. There are some honorable mentions too. Anne Marie, Giveon. Which which pop artists do I listen to again? I listen to a lot of people, but like I just like is is this like small number of people who like have really taken up a lot of space on my phone with their music, because I have more than 3 songs of them on all my devices. I listen to them on repeat. There are some artists that I listen to a couple of their songs and I'm like, I'm okay, but those still won't be my favorite artists. Yeah. So I'm done. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you later in another video. Bye.